What is up, YouTube? It is Hollywood Floss, the worst producer of all time, back with another video. In today's video, we're going to take a deeper dive into Hexachords Orb. I got a question of, hey, can you do a more in-depth tutorial on Hexachords, because I have it, but I haven't got around to it. So I will be going a little bit further into the beat making process of Hexachords Orb. But before we go into that, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you get any video upload to the channel. You know, we always doing live streams and cookups, tutorials, and just VST or plugin reviews. So join the channel. Hit the like and subscribe button. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. Hexachords Orb comes with the producer suite. It comes with 4 different VSTs in one, but you must start with the chords first to unlock everything else. You start with the chords, and this is the basic interface for it. Okay, get your sounds. All right, so if you have a certain sound you want to go for, I don't, you know, just do a soft pad just to show you that. Press the OK button and we're ready to go. So everything is laid out for you here. You got your sounds. You can start or stop or rewind the chords right here. You can sync it with your DAW so that it will be at the same tempo. Okay, I have it in MIDI mode. I don't want to use it as a synth because I want to use it as MIDI to create MIDI to get the sound going. Okay, right here you have what is a keyboard, but it's just labeled out in the scale, so you know if it's in green you're in the right key, if it's in white you're out of tune. Then you can make it a major chord, or for the individual chords you can change this. This is a major right now. I can change that one to a minor on command. Okay, once you get the chord progression going, you can change it to a 7th, a 9th, 11th, and a 13th. You can sustain it, you can diminish it. All right, that is pretty cool, and it comes standard with 4 chords out of the gate. You can harmonize your melodies. Okay, you can decide what key that you want it in and what scale that you want it in. Okay, time signature, how many bars you want it to be. Okay, let's say you want an 8-bar loop. There you go. We'll keep it in 4, and then of course you can go into an already created common chord progression. They have hundreds. All right, let's just start with this one. That's a little deep. We're just gonna start with a minor chord progression, and we'll make it 4 bars. All right, now here is the cool part. This is the orb. This is what it's based upon. Orb has the density. All right, so you can change the density and it will make like little stabs, or you can go all the way up with it and it'll make tons of different stabs. This is good for like strings, orchestral stuff, you know, but I like mine. It's just simple. 0 through 10 is fine with me. Okay, the complexity. Okay, how many, like instead of a triad, you might want 6 notes in one chord. Okay, so however, and this goes in and out of key with the complexity, or you just keep it simple, right? The bar length. Okay, so there's 4 bars, so each chord would be 4 bars, right? So if you want the chord to go longer, they can as well. And then it goes by the highlighted one, by the way. The octave, do you want it to go low? Do you want it to go high? All right, it settles that for you. Okay, just gonna keep it in the mid range. Syncopation. All right, do you want it offbeat? Do you want it to be different off kilter timing? Okay, we like to keep it simple in hip hop. We're not trying to go too crazy. Spread out. How far do you want it to spread? Okay. Polyphony. There you go, right there. Just keep it at the 4, and then silence. Do you want any silence in between it? Now, if you press this button, it will generate its own way. Okay, you can always go back. Okay, and it also has velocity. You know, do you want a strong beat, a weak beat? You know, how soft of a touch do you want on the chord? All right, this is pretty cool right here. It just generates chords for you. Well, it stays with the same chord set, but generates how the chords are received. All right, so let's just stay right here. And then let's just press play on what we have right now. A 1 5 1 4 1 5. Okay. So we can use that, right? And we're just gonna add it over to orb. We're not gonna use anything special. The next thing we will be able to do is open up the melody. Now now once we've set the chords in place, the melody will follow suit. So whatever melody we have, or whatever chords we have, the melody follows suit to that. So it should already be in key. So you just got to drag it over. Now, just because it's already in key doesn't mean you're going to already like it. You still have to configure it to your liking. But that's as easy as pressing the chord, the orb, and seeing if you like it. And that would be drag. Now, if you don't want a lot of stuff going on, once again, take down the density and it becomes a melody that you can deal with, right? And you can just drag that over. Now, this is like a flute maybe, so you might want a lead flute. I don't know which one would be a flute. They don't just say it. They just kind of give just titles. But that's what you would do. Okay, I wouldn't necessarily use that melody, but I would, like I said, want to mess with this a little bit, have the orb create something for you, maybe, and go from there. All right, cool tool. So we're gonna just stick with that one, or with just the new one, and we're gonna put it in there. Then we're gonna add the bass or the arpeggiator, whichever one. I like to do my bass last, so it's just whatever you want to do. It comes already ready to go. All you have to do, drag it over. You literally can make a beat in 30 seconds. Now, whether that beat is good or not, that is a crapshoot. But you literally, if you just really just wanted to bang out 100 beats a day, you could literally do that, you know. And we're gonna use this to drag on over to the bass. So now we're gonna play it separately. That's the chord. That is the melody. The arp, and then the bass. Had to fix it up a little bit, but that's okay. So let's see how we can work this out. And there you have it. You have a loop, right? Not necessarily a beat because you don't have the drums in yet, but this is a tutorial on how to work Hexachords Orb Producer Suite. That is just the basics of it. Of course, you can go in. I didn't try to make it sound good or anything. I just wanted to show you how you work it. Okay. Now, of course, you will want to go in and make a masterpiece out of it. Okay. This is not a masterpiece by any stretch of the imagination, but it is cool to see how you can make something in literally 30 seconds. Let's just start over from scratch. Let's delete each and every one of these, and let's just you know, just go off the gate. How fast you can make a beat. All right. So we know how to work it now. We understand it. Chords, bam, it loads up. Oh, I want to be in G minor. Okay, we have G minor. Bam, we're going to move it over. Okay, I need a melody. Okay, it's already G minor. Okay, cool. Let's just move that over. Up, I need a bass. G minor? Yeah, it's good. Move it over. I mean, It doesn't get any more easier than that. Like, this is too powerful almost. And right here, it gets kind of weird when you play this one. It gave some funky A diminished major 7th, major 13th. Yeah, we just need to make sure this one's not so complicated maybe, and take. And now we can see if that works better. That works much better. We'll substitute that. We'll substitute that. We'll go to the bass, make sure we substitute that. Literally in seconds. So shout out to Hexachords Orb for making this wonderful piece of instrument. I recommend this for all beginners, all intermediates, and all those who just have a heavy workload and can tweak on the go and substitute the sounds with, you know, Omnisphere, Contact, or whatever you have to make it sound better. But this is the cheat code of all cheat codes. Hexachords Orb Producer Suite. This is my second time, I think, really going in depth. So this is part 2. It's your boy Hollywood Floss, the worst producer of all time. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, get it if you can afford it. It is a beast.